What's good, collective? Welcome to Midheaven Tarot. All right, y'all, let's get into the energies. We're going to see what's going on in the collective, what it is you need to know, confirmation and clarity. Take the message how it razzle or how it dazzles, okay? And if it don't razzle or dazzle, leave it for somebody else. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Spirit team. Get that from over there, because what we don't need is a fire. I mean, anyone bigger than that right now. What's going on, Spirit? Okay. Somebody is haunted. Memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. Groupie. Uh, okay. We got a groupie out you. Somebody is haunted. Maybe you were a part of some sort of a friend circle and things went a little crazy. Maybe you are still thinking about it. Maybe it often hits your mind how you were treated in this friend group. Somebody may want you to be their groupie, or someone may be showing up in your energy like a groupie. Okay? This could be somebody who is I don't know, claiming they're traumatized, you know? They're victimized. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. Car drama. Okay. Repo nightmares, always asking for a ride, too broke to fix it. Someone may drive Uber. Okay. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but someone may drive for Uber, or this is someone who is having car issues, or they've had their car repossessed recently. Tell us more, Spirit. This could even be what do they call it? What do they call that? Carpooling. So this could be, a group of moms, okay? Maybe there was a carpool. Maybe something transpired in the circle. I've never been a part of a carpool, but I don't know. This feels a little cliquish here. It's some capacity, okay? Some sort of a group that maybe you were a part of, friend group, friend circle, associations, carpools, things like that. Okay. Take it how it razzles or it dazzles. But somebody could be definitely having car issues. They're holding a grudge. Or maybe this is that you have not come back to the group, or you have not gone back towards the group. Maybe this is someone you have moved yourself away from. Okay. And maybe that is because you experienced something as a part of this group that caused you to move away. There's a grudge holder here. All right. Tell us more. Somebody's holding a grudge, crying over you. So they're holding a grudge, and they miss you, and they're crying, and they're still not over it. They're watching your posts, watching your social media, and pretending that they're fine. Hmm. Now this could be you unknowingly. You're being kind of energetically stalked by a group of people. Okay, maybe they have not come towards you, or they can't come towards you. They're holding grudges against you. Okay, they're crying over you. They're still not over something, or they think you're holding a grudge and that you're not over something. Tell us more. Talking shit. This was a gossiping group. This was a disloyal, um, dis disingenuous group. Okay. Um, Gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face. This could definitely be a friend group that you have separated yourself from. All right. Now, you may be holding a grudge. All right. You may still not be over it, which is why you are no longer a part of, or you're no longer going back towards this group. Okay. Clarify haunted spirit, caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Uh, what's that about? Maybe there was a rumor swirling, or there is a rumor swirling around in this group that you had some sort of a STD. All right. Now we have jackpot here. So right time, big blessings ahead, right place. Bad reputation. Mm. Well, what kind of group was this? Because it's a whole lot of different kind of groups out there. I don't know if this was like a swingers group, or if this was like a polyamorous group, or maybe there was some goings on, some sexual goings ons with one or two members amongst this group. Okay, this could be an ex and mutual friends of the ex. Okay, so the ex is spreading rumors. All right, moves in silence. Ooh, something spread amongst this group. Now, it could also be the rumors, right? Because I'm looking at caught a case, and it does say sexual infection and sexual disease, but we do know that sexuality spiritually is energy. Okay, so this could be talking about energy as well. Somebody could be trying to, I don't know, tap into your energy, took a risk. Somebody gambled here. Okay. Let me see. Clarify groupie spirit. What's that? Marrying for money. This could be a polyamorous group, or a group where maybe it was your ex, and your ex has a group of friends, or an ex cheated with someone in your friend circle. Okay, and there was possibly some STDs, STIs that were passed. All right. I'm seeing a marriage here. Tell me more. Marrying for money. In their head, making assumptions, creating stories, trust issues showing. Uh huh. Okay. All right. This feels like an ex here. Okay. It feels like someone has moved away from an ex, because this ex was um, unfaithful with multiple people. Okay. This ex risked their life, their health, and also yours by having unprotected sex. Okay. With multiple people. Mm. This has started some sort of drama. Now, if you were expecting to marry this individual, spirit is saying you dodged a bullet with this boss daddy. Okay, you dodged a bullet because this boss daddy has bad habits. It could be struggling with sex addiction. Okay, could be struggling with sex addiction. Now, something has happened to the with this cock blocking, I'm picking up like something has happened clearly. All right, with the Carter case, with this individual's genitalia. Okay, they're not clean. All right. They're not clean. Clarify card drama. Could be male or female, giving money. Maybe they were helping people pay bills. Maybe they were paying for bills for with these individuals that they were sleeping with. Tell me more. Love on the brain. Lost in fantasy, can't stop thinking of them. Love that never left. Huh. I need one more on that, because this could be you experiencing some financial struggles, maybe challenges, I would rather say. And Spirit is bringing this up because you're still kind of holding on to this memory of this ex, okay? And there's a need to kind of focus on um, something more important, possibly your finances. Clarify love on the brain, fishing for comments. Hmm. Hmm. Ain't shit. Drama starter. Hooked. This person may have been like paying for these encounters with these individuals. This is giving me kind of like maybe having car sexual things going on. This is giving me hookers. Somebody pays for hookers. Somebody has to pay to get what they want, their sexual needs met, to even have like to get the conversation started. They present money. Okay, so this is kind of giving me like somebody spends time, they waste a lot of time and a lot of money um tricking, basically, uh, paying for sexual favors, paying for conversation, paying for attention. A lot of things may go down in this person's car. Okay. Wow. Wow. Clarify grudge holder. Wolf in sheep's clothing. This person came off very innocent, very shy, even very kind, very compassionate, maybe even loyal. But they're a wolf here. Tell me more. You may feel preyed upon because I don't know if this person put you at risk or if you did catch something because they were unfaithful, if they did pass something to you. Um it feels like it was something that was definitely curable, but may not have been. Take it how it razzle or dazzles. No judgment here. This is a safe space. But nevertheless, you may feel preyed upon. All right. You may feel like someone who was supposed to protect you, guide you, lead you. This could be a husband. All right. This could be a husband. Actually turned out to be the one you needed protection from. Wow. Bankrupt, past due. So there's money issues. Money issues have come up because this person has been using money to do something else. Wow. Tell us more. Bankrupt. Rejection, ghosted, ignored, erased. So if this was a spouse, okay, again, take it how it resonates for you, collective. It feels like that you may be experiencing some financial challenges because of this person's actions, right? You had to move away, or you chose to, let's say it that way. You chose to move away, or they moved away from you. And you now feel ignored. You may be having some drama in the finances, and this person is no longer around to provide for you, or if they are still around, they are not able to provide for you. Okay, because they're using their money to do something else for sure. They're doing something else. They again have very bad habits, and that has created some sort of scarcity, or you moved away and now they are kind of not coming around, not taking care of a bill or bills. Okay, so they're using scarcity as a tactic. They're using finances and not giving you or not helping you with bills as a tactic. So if you were married, even if you separate, even if you still have joint bills, even if you're in a high level committed relationship and you had joint bills, there's still joint bills. It feels like this person is now trying to withhold financial assistance, okay, because you caught them in some foolishness here. You caught them. Well, I mean, they made it easy because they doing things without condoms, and they're passing some sort of a STI or STD. Okay, and maybe that is how you caught them. Mm. It feels very gaslighty, like someone has treated you very wrongly, has not loved you the way they said they would, has not protected you, not emotionally, not mentally, not spiritually, and not physically. And now they're trying to spin the narrative that you are the drama starter, that you are making up things in your head. Well, how can you be making it up when if you are only sleeping with them and they, like, where did the STD, the STI come from if I know I'm faithful? You see what I'm saying? And it's like this person is not really wanting to own up to what they've been doing. I feel like this individual has a sex addiction and they have repeatedly been unfaithful with multiple people, but they don't want to own it. So the plot for them is to spin the narrative. Oh, wow. You have no facts, legal issues dusted off. Okay, so they're not wanting to own up to it, possibly because possibly because they're trying to avoid the legal ramifications of cheating on your spouse, because in some states that's actually, it ain't gonna put you in jail, but it will cause you to have to come up out of them pockets. Okay, you know what I mean? It will cause you to have to come up out of them pockets. It will be like a breach of what do you call that thing? I can't think of it right now. You know, the document that you sign when you're getting married to protect assets and things like that. Somebody put it in the comments. I keep wanting to say alimony, but it could cause you to have to pay alimony. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's gonna come to me before the reading is over. Let's move on. Crying over you, still not over it. Watching your posts, obsessive lover. Hmm. Clingy and controlling, can't let you go. Karmic and chaotic. I don't know if this is your energy collective or I just feel a very smug, cocky energy when it comes to arrogant, narcissistic, even manipulative. So I don't know if this feels more like it could be you. You're still very upset, rightfully so, though. I mean, rightfully so. It's perfectly okay to process through your emotions, okay? Because this is a lot of karma. This person was very karmic and very chaotic and has attempted to leave your life in shambles. Tell us more. Copycat, steals your ideas, duplicates your style, feeds off your creativity. Mm. Character assassination. Character assassinate. So not only have they cheated, not only have they passed an STI or STD, if they did not pass it, they absolutely have it. Okay. So let's hope they didn't pass it to you, but maybe it showed up in them. And before they could pass it, it showed up in them. Let's hope. But take it how it razzles or dazzles, okay? Take it how it resonates. But it feels like on top of that, they're not really owning what they've done. They're trying to make you the drama starter. They're trying to say you're making up stories, that you don't trust them, that you never did. They're blaming you for something as the relationship is collapsing. They're not helping you with the bills that they agreed to pay half of, all of, whatever the case may be. But they're also now character assassinating you, possibly on social media, possibly to the friend circle, to your friend circle, to your in laws, family members. Love triangle. This person wanted you to be in a third party or tried to put you in a third party or did put you in a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh party situation and is upset because you were uninterested in being in this love triangle to participate in their romantic love affairs while they were out running amok. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. So somebody possibly is feeling very abandoned and ignored. Wow. Talking shit, spirit, an offer, genuine intentions, a door opening. Are you ready to receive? What is this? Gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face. It's like they're talking that you just want them to give you money, give you something. Talking shit, no facts. I feel like with all that is going on, you are starting to see what was actually in this person's cup, right? Like this was a karmic cup in a karmic situation, very chaotic. All vibes, no receipts, talking nonsense. They're basically saying, you are literally making all of this up. I haven't done anything wrong. I don't know why he or she is acting like that. They're blaming me for everything. Now they're talking about they want a divorce. They don't want to be with me anymore. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. This is about power plays and controlling dynamics and controlling the narrative around what has happened. That's what this is. Bad reputation. They're literally trying to spin the narrative. That's crazy. I can't even. Oh man, pushy energy crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. This is a very toxic boss daddy. Prenup. There it is. Thank you. Yeah. It could be that they're trying to make it seem like they didn't break the conditions and the terms of a prenup so they don't have to come out the pocket. Okay. You may be sitting in a period of reflection. You're reflecting on this, okay? Get some legal advice, all right? Go and get legal help. Go and get legal help, okay? They will help you see things the legal way, okay? Because it may be very well that they can spin the narrative however they want, but you possibly will come out on top of any sort of like prenups, alimony, wow, wow. I just heard, okay. They're going to have to get up off the paper. Let's put it like that. They're not going to get away scotch free with leaving someone in the collective with bills, with lies, with cheating, with STDs, STIs, energies all around for everybody. They're not going to get away scotch free with just walking away like as if they don't owe you anything. Not at all. You may feel overloaded. You may feel a little bit overwhelmed right now. Okay. Um, you may be saying it will take too much. I'll have to go through too much. It'll be too much process, involves too many steps. Slow down. Okay. Slow down a little bit. Um, this is overwhelming for somebody. I can feel it. You're trying to handle everything that you've been left with on your own, on top of trying to heal or needing to heal, needing to recover. This person is not owning up to what they've done. And then not only they're not owning up, but they are actually trying to make it seem like you were the problem. Tell us more, spirit. Oath. You know? This is somebody who took some sort of an oath, some sort of a vow, whether this was a marriage or whether it was just a high level commitment. Unity in diversity, embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership, divinely guided toward union. Wow. Again, it's like they wanted you to just accept them the way they were, like, but it still feels like this wasn't a part of the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you being out in the streets, having affairs in the backseat of your car, giving money to other people, paying for hookers. This wasn't a part of that. Tell me more. We have breakthrough. There are so many barriers stopping us from being together. I'm trying my best to become a better person so I can knock down the walls for you and eventually with you. Mm. Mm. Okay. Wow. So, on top of everything else that has been listed here, they also are trying to, some kind of way, through all of the lies, through all of the gaslighting, through all of the negative, dense, chaotic, karmic energy, they have conjured up this idea to actually try to keep you from divorcing them or ask you to hold true to your vows or presenting an offer to you. Okay. That with this no facts and an offer, this individual is lying. Any offer that they bring towards you is bullshit. Okay. um they actually are just trying to intimidate you. This person has a very bad reputation, very bad. All right, because it feels like they're trying to keep you in the marriage or overwhelm you so you stay in the marriage, so you forgive their indiscretions, so you act like they're asking you to just let bygones be bygones. So they're trying to overload you with financial issues, with withholding money, okay, with scarcity tactics to keep you in the oath. But there's a reason why they're doing that. Trump card. Hidden riches and revealing them only to the worthy, reserved power and using it strategically when needed, veiled abilities and revealing them only when necessary. This person has finances that you don't even know about. And if it is found legally that they have broke their vows, they're gonna have to go into that bank account and unask that money. And they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. So they would much rather try to create chaos around you to keep from having to actually go through the divorce, you seeing it all the way through, you seeing it to the end, and you actually coming out on the end better off, right? Like, they don't want you to do that. So they're trying to create and leave you in this bubble of bills, feeling ignored, scarcity tactics, all lies, gaslighting, manipulating. They're trying to surround you with dense energy so you just say, you know what, this is too hard. Let me just, maybe he won't do it again. Maybe she won't do it again. And they don't have to go into this little piggy bank, hmm this little safe deposit box, hmm these stocks and stuff that they got, that they also earned while they were with you, making it partly yours. Wow. So here they come with the bullshit. Okay. And what is this? I was naive to think that fleeting affairs could ever take the place of a genuine connection. I should have trusted my heart more than my craving for new experiences. Please forgive me for doubting the bond we share. There's the lies. There's the lies, and here's the reason. Can't make it up. Don't have to. Financial cushion provides comfort during tough times. They don't want to go into they don't want to go into possibly some finances that they have tucked away that you don't know about. They know for a fact that if you were to actually get legal representation, calm down, take your bubble bath, you know what I'm saying? Calm your energy, ground your energy, and focus on doing what is best for you, and you see this all the way through and get legal representation, they know that they are going to have to make sure that they come up off of the money that they don't want to come up off of. This person feels like, it's like they're trying to apply the cheaper the keeper, whether male or female, kind of idea behind this, okay? They have bad habits. They don't plan on changing. They don't plan on honoring their vows. They just don't want to get up off the money. They don't want to have to take care of you. They don't want to have to give you alimony. They don't want to have to like pay whatever the agreement to the prenup is. They don't want to have to deal with that. So they would much rather come in and tell you what they think you want to hear. Maintaining a facade, uses deceit to protect privacy, uses lies to control perceptions, and hides truth, conceals feelings and true intentions from prying eyes. I don't know, but we have imprisonment. Consequences of noncompliance can be severe and lasting. Disregard for rules disrupts order and invites conflict. Hidden legal dangers lurk and threaten your peace. This person is also watching you. They're watching to see what mental state you're in. They're watching to see, what you're doing. And do not go on any dates until this is closed, because they also could be having a private investigator watch you. And if the private investigator catches you with anybody else while you are separated, and rightfully you should be able to date, if this is coming to an end, you should at least be able to, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, move on shit with your life. But because you have possibly a prenup, okay, or you live in a state where cheating and infidelity comes with high consequences and can cost a pretty penny when it comes to divorce, don't be seen with anyone that could appear like you're dating or you're being entertained by the opposite sex, same sex, whatever your dating preference is. But because it feels like they're trying to spin the narrative by actually catching you doing something. Okay? Like a private investigator here. Like they've hired a private investigator to see if you will retaliate by saying, "Oh, if they can do it, I can do it too. Let's see how he likes how this feels. Let's see how she like how this feel. I'ma just go and get me somebody else, and I'ma just spend some time with somebody else." Don't do it until this is closed, because I'm hearing a winning case, like a winning situation where you could be very comfortable on the other end if you choose to separate legally and get a legal divorce. Like you could be very financially comfortable. This person wouldn't get away scotch free. But again, get legal advice. This is a tarot reading. I'm just reading energy. I do not take any responsibility for any legal decisions. You must use your intuition and go get legal advice. Okay. But what I'm seeing in the energy of this person is working very hard to not have to give you anything in a divorce settlement. So be wise. Okay. Get you some legal advice. Go into self care. Lock yourself down. Remain abstinent until such time as the checks is signed. And then you can do what you want and have the money to do it. And then you won't have all this chaos energy, all these possible exposure to STIs and STDs, and you can move on with your life. This is a very shrewd individual, and I don't even use the word shrewd. This person, this boss daddy, is a very shrewd person, and also ain't no dummy though. So, boss daddy, boss mommy, whoever they are, they're a very shrewd person. So keep your hands clean, keep your nose clean, so on and so forth, and just make your decision. I wouldn't fall for the lies of the, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Fleeting affairs doesn't replace a connection. Okay. How many affairs does it take for you to know that? And why do you only know that after you've been caught? This person lacks character and they lack integrity, collective. All right. So get you some legal representation and take their ass to the bank. Okay, straight like that. Thank you so much, y'all. This has been the reading. This is the message. Please like, share, subscribe if you have not joined the tribe. I would love to have you here. All right. Our subscribers, our soul tribe is growing, and I would love for you to be a part of it. Okay, so click the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you'll know when I'm back with another message. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this reverberates with you, if this resonates with you. And I will see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace, family.